Oh, good morning, boys. It is Wednesday the 11th of August, 7 a.m. I'm getting used to waking up to PayPal notifications. Beautiful. Here is my timetable for today. So I'm going to try and replicate as best as I can, and we'll see how I go. There we go. This is my current bulk. What am I grateful for today? I'm grateful for this new chair that I got. I'm grateful for the cold ass war I've got. I'm grateful for the breakfast that I had 2 days ago. Alright, so it's 8:40 a.m. It's almost time to work, and now I have the great debate. Do I have a black coffee? Tastes kind of disgusting, but it kind of keeps up the fast. Or do I have it with milk and a sweetener? It's a lot more tastier, it's more pleasurable, but then the milk and the sweetener probably like somewhat maybe take you out of the fast. It's a bit like uncertain because it'd be like, 15 calories of milk. Every single morning I debate this. I'm like, should I? I don't know. And so I'm just gonna pleasure. I'm just gonna have a black coffee. Let's just have our black coffee. I'm gonna show you my painful process of coming up with video ideas, like scripts. So I'm gonna do what I call avatar journaling, which is that I sit around and I start to visualize younger Hamza and the pains and the problems that he's going through, and I feel that pain. So if I visualize younger Hamza who's sexually depressed, I feel it. If I visualize younger Hamza who's anxious, who's depressed, who's lying in bed all day just hating life, who's jacking off 6 times a day, who's playing video games, who feels socially awkward, I feel it right now. And being able to feel that pain means that I'm able to get such a better understanding than if I just kind of like randomly thought about it, think about the intention I'm putting in here for the script. So I do this for a couple of minutes, I visualize the pain and I get some ideas, and I just kind of start writing them down. And I write down a couple of random ideas, whatever comes to mind, whatever pains he's going through, sentences that I feel is important, write down whatever like feels important. And then after that, I sort of take the best ideas and I sort of like make them into the scripts. So for the next 30 minutes, I'm just gonna get ideas, I'm gonna brainstorm, I'm gonna journal. Usually it's less than 30 minutes, but I'll allow myself that time. And then for about 60 minutes, I'll write like 5 scripts out of the ideas that I've just gotten. Let's begin. You can watch me if you want, bunny. I'm gonna find the playlist that I used to listen to, which is this one. Go to the songs that I used to listen to, yeah, let's say 2020. Listen to these songs, close my eyes, just sort of visualize myself struggling to do work, and we'll go from there. That's a good ass idea right there. Reward is the issue. So don't reward yourself. Alright, so I'm literally about a minute in, maybe 2 minutes into this, and I've already got a video idea which is going to be titled Don't Reward Yourself. Alright, that is the second idea. I actually like both of these. I think both of them are pretty damn valuable. Okay, that is my first deep work block done. It's 10:57 a.m. right now. In 3 minutes time, I have a call, a half-an-hour call with this guy. And I wanted to maybe even get a second opinion from someone who's watching this. I think I'm done with coaching. I'm not gonna lie, like I find it just being a disturbance of my day and my flow. I've tried changing the times of the coaching and everything, and it feels to me kind of like instant gratification, where it's a significant amount of money, especially when I get to say like per hour. What I make per hour is fucking ridiculous. Like this guy, it's a half-an-hour call. He's paid me about $300 for half an hour of my time to just give him advice, which is, you know, it's fucking, like when you really think about it that way, like you've never heard of a single person who makes this much per hour, like $300 in 30 minutes. But it doesn't even seem worth it. I don't know if that's, maybe I'm being ungrateful. I do feel grateful for it, but I also feel a little bit resentful for this like business model, because I am truly just trading my time for money, and I'm trading like my brain power to help one guy at a time. Whereas in half an hour I can make a video, and that video could help what, 10,000 people? And of course it would help people in a less significant amount per person, but the scale is just not here with a business like this. And so I've been overthinking a little bit recently, thinking maybe I will just like stop taking these calls, and because yeah, I've got to really think it out, and maybe I'll journal about it. It does excite me when I see the sale, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm next to someone, I'm like, yo, this person just paid me like $300 or $200 or whatever. But then when I'm actually about to do it, I always just think like, I'd rather just be reading right now. I can make a video in the same time that would make more. Do you know what I mean? So in half an hour I can make a video. This gets me $300, but that video will get me more than $300 in the next year. And it's kind of like delaying gratification in that sense. I'd be interested to see if you would give me an opinion on this, if you go to the comments below, or you message me on Discord or something. Because it's something that I've struggled to kind of give up, because, you know, it's like, it's a fair amount of money. But yeah, so it's 11 a.m. now. Let me go into this call in half an hour, and I'll check back with how I feel.
20 minutes later.
Alright, that was half an hour call with a pretty famous guy who wanted to speak about binge eating and dieting, and that was actually a pretty damn good call. And this is the tricky part, right? So I'm trying to make this decision, do I continue coaching or not? And I'm always like, I'm going up to these calls and I'm like, oh, I just can't be arsed. I wish I was just doing my thing. I'd rather be reading right now. It's annoying that I have to stop reading or stop my work to do these calls and everything. And the moment I have the call, I'm like, I was like such a good mood. Like I've been in a flow state. It was a fantastic conversation, and it was like a few things that I said, I could see that it really gave him like a fantastic idea. Then I step away from it. Okay, that was half an hour of me speaking about dieting, mindset, mental health, which like I love to do that. I do that shit for free. That was half an hour of me speaking about these things that I care about, and I just made like $300. Like I made 250 pounds. That 250 pounds is like an entire like weekend away. So it's a tricky thing, isn't it? Like I'm not sure where my mind's at. I think I want like the best of both, where I still want to have like maybe a couple of these calls every now and then. And yeah, it's 11:38 right now. Let's see what we've got for the rest of the schedule. So I've got a call at 3:30 p.m. So this was just a half an hour call, like with just a random guy I've not spoke to before. But at 3:30 p.m. I've got one of my actual clients. 3:30 p.m. and it's 11:30 right now. So I'll go to the gym at about 1 p.m. Maybe before 2 p.m. I'll go to the gym. So I've got about 1.5 hours. So I might do some reading before then, actually. Yeah, it. You know what? Just then I had the inclination to not follow through with this deep work intention that I put. So I've done the scripting for 90 minutes, and now it was time to record 3 videos. And I was just trying to think like, oh wait, could I do something else? You know, I don't want to. And I thought, you know what? Just do the work, and I do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Still to this day, I get that feeling of like wanting to skip work and everything, and I was just about to, till I really just thought like, f it, like. So the thing I'm gonna do right now for the next 60 minutes is to record 3 videos.
Several bad puns later.
Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Alright, that was 3 videos just recorded. It is 12:50, so I've just done like 3 hours of deep work. I did the scripts, the ideas and everything. I recorded 3 videos, and I also had that half an hour call. So I'm gonna go to the gym at about 2 p.m, just before 2 p.m. today, because I've got a call at 3:30. So for the next hour and 10 minutes, I'm gonna start eating and I'm gonna do some learning. So today I'm gonna continue reading the How to Do the Work book by Dr. Nicole DePera. Fantastic book so far. Very interested in that topic as well. So let's go do some reading, G. Hey Siri, set on a timer for 25 minutes, please.
One nap later.
Man, god damn. Alright, it is 2:20. I finished reading and I had a little nap, like a little meditation nap for 10 minutes. Literally just fell asleep. Kind of strange because I've been going to sleep at 9 and waking up at 7, but my body's like, I'm working out a lot and it's kind of worrying me a little because I'm thinking, okay, I'm in bed for 10 hours, how the fuck do I still need a nap in the day? Something I'll have to look into. Maybe I've got like sleep apnea or something. But it's 2:20, I've got a call at 3:30. Usually this wouldn't be enough time to work out, but today is just kind of like an extra workout that I'm doing. So the routine that I'm on is push, pull, arms, legs. So I'm doing essentially like a third upper body day, which is just kind of arms. It's going to be like maybe 16 minutes of just supersets, nice and quick. You'll see me hit that. And I'm really liking this because I kind of wanted to potentially reduce how much I'm working out per week. Instead of doing 6 days, go for 5. Then I thought, you know what if I add this extra day, and essentially this is kind of like my half like rest day. So I'm gonna go hit this now. I'm gonna first have a little like pre-workout, which is Huel. So this is kind of like a meal replacement. So I'm gonna have this now. You can watch me if you'd like.
Should we do the podcast?
What?
Should we do the podcast?
Turn it right now.
What?
Turn it right now.
Don't put this in.
Nah, everyone's gonna see.
What?
Everyone's gonna see.
Hamza
Sam,
pooped
leave-
his pants.
Leave this bit in, son.
Why is the kitchen so dirty? Why would you want to show everyone your clapped kitchen?
Let them see. Whew. Let's go work out.
Chilling out, being a bit shredded. Keep arm up.
Alright, I am 1 minute late to my call. So I just finished the arm workout then. I'm pumped up. And I've got a 1 hour call with a regular client right now. So I'm about to hop onto this now.
1 hour later.
Boom, it is 4:35, just finished the 1 hour call. I even spoke to, oh my camera's gonna die bro, I'm tired of this shit. I just spoke to this guy real quick. It was a good call and he was asking me like, oh, can we like, we've got 1 week left, can we like redo it? And I told him like, you know what, I'm actually considering just stopping it in general, but we'll speak and I'll let you know. 4:35, my camera's literally about to die any second. I'm gonna go get some food and get ready to schedule this upload for today, which will be uploaded at 5 p.m. in a bit, cause Alright, I have 2 meals cooking right now. I have potatoes, 500 grams of potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna put some cheese over that. It's a peng meal. It's high in carbs, which I usually struggle to get into. And this other little snacky small meal I have right now is 200 grams of full fat Greek yogurts, 1 scoop of whey protein, and about 30 grams of almonds. My kitchen scale just ran out of batteries, so I'm just guessing the almonds. I usually add blueberries to this as well, but we're out of those. So I'm gonna eat this now, and I've got a live stream in about 1 hour, so you can watch me do that. It's 5 p.m., 5:10 p.m. My video has just come out, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go share my video to the Discord and we'll see which of the boys are quick with the comments. It's always interesting seeing who's gonna be one of the first people who comments. There we go. So usually I spend like maybe literally 1 to 2 minutes just replying to the first few comments, and then after that I'm done. Some of these comments, man. So someone had just said, please drop the video about Andrew Kirby, and I was just thinking about that guy because I have his course here, so I'm gonna go through his course as well whilst I eat this. Alright, I got 15 minutes till I start my live stream, and I've got a big plate of potatoes and cheese. That's about 700 calories. Bro, I have a Chinese internet USB, you know, the internet dongle And every single time I turn on my PC, like it doesn't connect to my internet, and I have to like literally sit around like a fucking fool for like 2 minutes just waiting for it to reconnect. And every single time I'm like, oh right, I've got to order another one, and I just never end up doing it. And I'm not going to do it right now either. But I'm taking Andrew Kirby's course on procrastination. Watched the first week of it. It's interesting. He gave it away for free, and I know everyone's going to ask me, how did you get it for free? Just like go on his YouTube channel and just, you have to go through like a little loop, like, you know, you have to go through like the tunnel, if you get what I mean. What's that word called? There's a phrase, like you go down the rabbit hole, that's it. I went down the rabbit hole of some of his new stuff, and it's very, very like interesting to see his transformation, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take this now, I'm just gonna eat. But you can watch me eat if you want. Alright, it is 5:56. I'm about to live stream right now. Too fucking kind of yellow with this light, goddamn. So I'm about to live stream in a couple of minutes. Live streaming on Twitch has been like a new little fun thing that I'm doing every Wednesday at 6 PM BST. There'll be like links below to my Discord, and you'll see all the messages there. And if you haven't already, I've got a Discord server which is like 6,000 young guys talking about self. It's literally like the tribe that you wanted. You wanted to be surrounded by people who are on self-improvement, who are working hard, who are improving discipline, who are being nice, who are improving their mental health. The Discord link in the description below. You should like, honestly, a few people have said this, like I should be charging like a couple of dollars per month for this, but it's completely free. You can join, you make friends, you listen in on my lectures, on my live streams, everything. Highly recommend you joining. The link is in the description. Scroll down right now, click on the link, you know the deal, bro. Alright, so I'm about to start live streaming.
A little later.
It's 7:42 PM. I usually would be unwinding right now, but today is Wednesday the 11th, and I am going to a little comedy show, which is something I've never really done before. But I'm going to a comedy show with my girlfriend. That's right, boys, I've got a girlfriend. And I'm just gonna get ready now so you can watch me get changed, you f***ing pervert. So it's weird putting on like outdoor clothes that aren't gym clothes, because I literally almost never wear jeans. So I'm surprised that these still fit, but how's this fit, boys? One time. How I look good, boys? Is this a fit? Is this a sexy fit or what? I think if it's tucked in, that's a peng fit, I'm not gonna lie. Am I sexy? Alright boys, rate my drip. Peng me. Sexy. You gotta like really make it loud. Oh, nom, nom. Like chew with your mouth open and everything. Give me some views. I need to hear like that. Be sexy. That ends the day, boys. I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. I got a white bitch and makeup on my face. Rate the comedy show out of 10.
The comedy was like, I'd say an 8. Like it was pretty funny,
Yeah,
but it took it down to a 7 because we had shit seats.
Nah, lower than that, I'd say.
Would you?
We had literally like the
We had the
worst possible seats you can have.
I think I've got a broken back.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, boys, do that. Say it with me. Do the hard work.
especially when you don't feel like it.